Have you ever gotten a message that just sent chills down your spine? Like one that just makes you freeze?
I think we've all been there.
Well, we're going to look at a story that's kind of like that, a thriller mixed with a puzzle.
Oh, intriguing.
It all starts with these pieces of text called pasted text. We're going to try to piece together what we know from these little bits.
Sounds like we're in for a real deep dive.
Exactly. It's like we're detectives trying to solve a mystery.
All right, I'm ready to put my detective hat on. What do we know about this case?
Okay, so our main character is this freelance journalist. Her name's Rhea.
A journalist, huh? Always sniffing around for a story.
That's Rhea. She's got this knack for finding the truth.
So she's like the perfect person to be caught up in a mystery.
Right, so she gets this anonymous email.
Yeah.
And it's got this audio file attached to it.
Oh, an audio file. That's creepy.
I know, right? But the subject line is even creepier. It says, "Listen before midnight or it will be too late."
Wow, that's intense. They're not messing around. It's like straight out of a spy novel. Classic ticking clock scenario.
Right. It makes you wonder what could be so important that it has a deadline like that.
Definitely makes you think, what would I do if I got a message like that?
So, being the curious journalist she is, Rhea clicks play on the audio file.
Of course she has to know.
And then she hears this voice, a really shaky voice. It says, "If you're hearing this, I'm already dead."
Oh my gosh, that's chilling.
And then the voice goes on. It says, "They're coming for you next. Trust no one."
Whoa, hold on. That's more than just creepy. That's terrifying. They're sending her a warning.
It really is. And imagine being Rhea in that moment. It's like your mind would be racing.
Totally. It would make you question everything. Who sent the message? Who are they? And why are they coming after Rhea?
Absolutely. But there's more to this. As Rhea is listening, she notices this faint tapping sound in the background.
A tapping? What was that?
It's Morse code. It was hidden beneath the voice message.
Morse code. Talk about a blast from the past. It's not something you hear every day.
Exactly. But it's like the perfect way to send a secret message.
Especially if you want to make sure only certain people understand it.
Right. So Rhea, she's really good with audio stuff.
So she's able to figure out what the Morse code says.
Yeah, she enhances the audio, isolates the tapping and amplifies it. And guess what it says?
I don't know. What does it say?
Check your window.
Oh, no. Check your window. That's terrifying.
I know, right? It's like suddenly everything feels dangerous. Your own home doesn't feel safe anymore.
And it's so simple. Just those 3 words. But it creates so much suspense. Like, what's waiting for her outside?
It's a classic thriller move, like building tension,
Totally. It makes you imagine all the worst-case scenarios.
So, of course, Rhea goes to the window. And you won't believe what she sees.
What did she see? Tell me.
There's a man standing under the streetlight in a dark coat.
No way. Someone was watching her?
Yeah, just staring right at her apartment.
That's straight out of a horror movie. A mysterious figure lurking in the shadows. It doesn't get creepier than that.
It's like all of a sudden the danger feels real. It's not just a voice on a recording anymore.
It's like that moment when you realize this isn't just a story, it's a threat.
And then, as if things couldn't get any worse, Rhea's phone buzzes.
Oh, I bet it's another message. What does it say?
Just one word: run.
Run! No way! What a cliffhanger.
And that's where the pasted text ends. We don't know what happens next.
So frustrating. We're left with all these unanswered questions.
Right, like a puzzle with half the pieces missing. So let's think about this for a second.
Okay, let's go over what we know.
We have Rhea, a journalist who is known for uncovering the truth.
And she gets this creepy message telling her she's in danger.
Then there's this hidden message telling her to check her window.
And when she does, she sees a mysterious man watching her.
And finally, she gets that last message telling her to run.
It's like a web of clues, but we don't know what they all mean.
Exactly. And that's the mystery. Who sent those messages?
And why were they in danger? Who are they?
What did they want?
And who is that man watching Rhea?
It's like all these pieces of the puzzle are scattered.
And it's up to us to try and put them together.
If you were in Rhea's shoes, what would you do? Would you run?
Or would you try to figure out what's going on?
That's a tough choice. Maybe we'll find out more in the next installment of Pasted Text. But for now, the mystery continues.
Until next time.
Keep those detective hats on.